Okay, now again, please, guys, I really want to tell you that this process, solving systems of equations, is really important. All right, again, it's on all standardized tests. It's always on the SAT, the ACT. For the first time now, instead of solving for one equation, you have the ability to solve for two equations, or two variables, I should say. All right, and again, the technique is the same. All right, on the test, I will give you a graph and say, you have to physically draw it by hand, but you can check it with your what? You can check it with your calculator. All right, but the process we've done hundreds of times, so it really shouldn't be a big deal. All right, and some of you need to do well on this test. All right, some of you need to do well on this test. So here we go. So graphing -1/6 x, what do I need to do? Plot what? Plot what? 0. Thank you. You have to plot the y-intercept first. Then from there, I go what? Down 1 to the right 6. Then I'm drawing this line. Then I'm going what? Up 10. From there, I'm doing what? Down 1 to the right 1. Oh, wow. I need to fix that for next year. So this goes off the screen a little bit. Do you agree? Mm-hmm. Right, so that's my fault. I need to fix that. All right. So because it goes off the screen, what I want you to do is, this is a good teaching moment. So take your calculator, right? Type it in on your calculator, and it still is off the screen. Do you agree? Right? So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to teach you how to move your screen. All right? I need to show you how to move the screen. Now, for moving the screen, what that means is go to Window. Everybody hit your Window button. All right, then there's an X-min, X-max, so on and so forth. Does everybody agree with that? Misha, where's yours? Come on, girl, put it in your backpack every day. This is what I need from you. Now, is everybody on the window? I need to change the X-max. Change it to like 20. And then hit graph. And now do you see the intersection? There you go. See what? Right now you can calculate the intersection. Remember, second calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. And what was the answer?
12 -2.
12 -2. What?
No sign change.
Go to y equals, make sure you typed it in correctly, 1/6 x, and then -x plus 10 under y2. All right, now graph. Then you need to go to second calc. Give me this. Did you change your window like I said?
Yeah, I changed it.
You changed the y maximum to 20. You didn't hear what I said. Change the x maximum to 20, not the y. Change the x. What? Quickly.
The question is solved by graphing. Like it doesn't specify solving what. Then you just have to write
Solve a system of equation. That means find the point of intersection. That's what that means.
How does solving system of equations intersection?
I have no idea what your question is.
Well, when it's asking solving systems of equations, how is that asking for the intersection?
What would you like to do?
Just like say solve the intersection.
Solve the system of equations By graphing. That means find the point of intersection. That's what that means. When you solve a system of equation, you're finding the point of intersection. That's what that means. All right. Now let's do number 3 real quick. So what's the problem with number 3? Yeah, the X is in the wrong spot. So I have to move the X. When I move the X, it becomes what? So everybody's got Y equals negative X minus 5. All right, Misha, how do I graph negative X minus 5?
So you go like there, -5.
Yes, ma'am. Put it at -5. Then what?
And you go down 1 to the right one.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. That is correct. Down 1, right 1. All right, now I'm graphing Y equals negative 4X minus 8. What?
Why wouldn't you? Since it's negative,
Just please tell me the question.
I know that's weird. Why wouldn't you put the -6 on the?
I don't even see a negative. I don't see a -6 anywhere.
Why would it go right, not left?
Are you looking at this problem right here? Do you understand Y equals MX plus B?
Yes, but I'm talking about the graphing. When you like went down 1/1, why did you do it to the right, not the left, since it's negative?
What is -1/1? -1. What's 1? Positive or negative on the bottom? It is positive, not negative. Listen to me. If it were negative, it would be negative over a negative, which would make a, you with me now, right? You can say no. Do you understand me? Avery?
Yes.
All right. -1, -1/1. All right. The 1 on the denominator is positive. She was thinking it was negative. If it's negative, that would make it what? That would make it positive. That's exactly what I'm trying to show you. Only one of them is negative, either the top or the what? Not both. All right. Does that make sense now, Avery? All right. You tell me about the next one then. What am I doing? Yes, me. Plot the point at -8. Now what do I do? Down how many? Right, but can I go down 4? So I'm going to have to go and which way over? Now, let me show you something now. So now here's where I'm glad you asked me. -4/1, right? So if I can't go down, I have to go up, right? So that's positive. So what does the 1 have to be? Shh, I'm not asking you. If it's positive, the slope would be 4/1 then. I want the slope to be negative, right? There you go. Because 4/-1 is the same as -4/1. Do you agree with me? So now we're going to go up 4 and what? That is correct. And this one's a much better job because it's actually what? On the screen. Not like the other one. All right, so Avery, what is the answer now? No, you can just look up on the board. Well, you have to find this point right here, sweet pea. Look right here. Come on. This right here. You're looking for that one right there. Yes. Negative what? You got to go left and right first. Okay, that's -5. I'm agreeing with that. What's the X coordinate? Shh. This point right here. You're going.
-5, no, -4, 1.
I'm not sure why you're saying, oh, I'm not sure why you're saying -4 now.
Wait, -5, -1.
Yes, but you said the y first. Yes, -1, -5. Now, of course, I want you to do it. Oh, you're right, Avery. I'm sorry. It was -4. I'm blind.
We know.
Yeah, wait till I grade your test. You're gonna really know.
Mr. Blind.
-1, -4, Avery. I'm sorry to confuse you. I know you were. It was all my fault. All right, you good now? Yes, you good now? All right, now everybody type it on the calculator. Make sure you can get the point of intersection on your calculator because you should make a what on the next test?
0.
Yes, you are gonna make a 0, some of you. All right, and that'll be 10 points higher than your last grade too. Did you see it? Everybody's got it on the calculator now, right?
Yeah, it's -1.
-1, -4. Anybody have any issues? You hit enter one more time. Did it say, did you enter 3 times? Now, look, I really can't help you. You have to plug it in correctly. You have to type in y equals -4x minus 8, and you have to type in y equals -x minus 5.
Oh, does it matter which one goes first?
No, it makes no difference which one goes first or second. What?
So how do you get to the answer?
Second, calculate. Intersection, number 5. Enter, enter, enter. What?
I still don't want to. Because I have that. -5, and I feel -4x minus 6, and then I'll be able to get 7 out.
And then hit 5.
I have that, right? And then I go to second trace.
It'd be helpful if you put minus and negative. You got to get those correct. Negative.
Oh, yeah, the sign density.
Yes, go sit down. What?
I did it. I hit 5 second.
Come here.
I'm doing it.
No, you're not. It's your calculator's no difference than everyone else's.
Yeah, my calculator. I asked. What?
That is a -5, not a -5.
I put negative. I used.
You're not supposed, it's a minus.
Okay. But it's literally the same.
Okay, I gotta make sure this is good for everybody because some of you are having issues. All right, so let me say this one more time. Sit down and listen. All right, stop talking. Look, when you type in -4x minus 8, you have to hit negative for negative and minus for minus. That's embarrassing, I know. I can't help you if you don't know the difference between a minus and a negative. Right, Maya? Nothing I can do for you. Yeah, you kind of. I hope you don't kind of forget on the test. Okay, okay. Here we go. Now, we're on number 3. All right. We should be on number 15 by now. All right. Yes, here we go. So now substitution. So we're practicing the substitution. Right now, I do know that x equals -4y minus 9. I do know that x equals -4y minus 9. So what I did was I took the x and replaced it. All right. For those of you guys who haven't been here, now's your time. All right. Double check. Everyone else, just keep right on going. 2 parentheses. -4y minus 9 minus 3y equals 4. -8y minus 18 minus 3y equals 4. -11y equals 22. Y equals -2. Any problems? Any questions? Any questions? Riley, you good? All right, now that y equals -2, we replace y with -2. So now x equals -4 parentheses -2 minus 9. X equals 8 minus 9. X equals -1. So my answer is -1, -2. Anybody have any issues with that? What? Come on, come on. I look, guys, I'm not kidding you. Look how many problems we have,
Yes, sir.
right? I don't want to have a whole bunch of homework. All right, I did this many because some of you need to practice. All right. I don't know what that means. Hey, x equals -4y minus 9. Do you agree with that? Put your hand down. Do you understand that? I'm not sure what you're asking me. I replace x with -4y minus 9. I replace this x right there with -4y minus 9. I don't have any idea what you're asking me. Do you want me to plug it in up? Where do you want me to plug it into? Oh my goodness, come on, man, you are brilliant. What does x equal? This is nothing I can make any easier. That's why I get frustrated. There's nothing I can do for you. What does it say? X equals. What do I replace x with? So I replaced this x right here with -4y minus 9.
But then why don't you plug the y equals -2 into the 2x minus 3y?
Feel free to do that.
Oh, so it doesn't matter?
What difference does it make? Did you get the same answer? Did you get the same answer?
Oh, no, that's in general.
Did you get the same answer? Plug it in and see for yourself. Plug it into the second equation. Why would I plug it into the first equation, do you think? It's a little bit easier, right? It's a little bit easier. That's what we've talked about. All right, you can plug it in. It's the same point for each equation. What? Come on.
Why didn't you put the solutions on everything?
I have no idea. You're mumbling.
Why didn't you put the solutions on one of the papers? Like our last class.
She's trying to tee off the answers.
All right, here we go on number 7. All right, here we go. All right, guys, this is a snail's pace. All right. And you're going to be up late. Again, what does x equal? 4y plus 8. So I'm plugging in 4x, 4y plus 8. 2 parentheses, 4y plus 8 minus 8y equals 6. 8y plus 16 minus 8y equals 6. 16 equals 6. I like this because that means that is correct. No solution. I want you to know no solution means what? Parallel lines. That's what I want you to know. Parallel lines. Now remember, I'm trying to teach you as long as you're just writing down my work, you're not actually learning. And some of you guys finally understand that. You have to do the work yourself. You follow my notes as a guide. All right, everybody now should be looking at number 9. What?
Why would it be no solution?
Can 16 equal 6? That's a false statement, true? Whenever the variables cancel out, it's either infinite number of solutions or it's no solution. If it creates a true statement, it's infinite number of solutions. It means it's the same line. If it creates a false statement, it means they are parallel. You with me on that?
So like, it has to like, something always has to equal a larger number than the other.
Yes, yes. They just can't be equal,
Got it.
right? If I would have said 16 equals 16, that then would be the same line.
Okay.
All right, good job for you. All right, here we go. You working? I want to working. All right, solve by the addition. Now, I just kind of gave this away. All right, should be super easy for everybody. Draw a line underneath. What happens to the y values? They cancel. Everybody should be able to look at that and say, well, 2x is equal to 18, therefore x equals 9. Once again, Evan, which one do you want to plug it into? And you're supposed to tell me it doesn't matter. All right, it doesn't matter which one you plug into. All right, you have to plug it into one. I prefer that you choose the easier one though. Molly, tell me. Okay, so here's what you're having trouble with. All right, I'm not trying to be funny. All right, 1x plus 1x. You see what I'm saying, right? I always tell kids, if you're not sure, you're having trouble, struggling a little bit, put the 1 out in front. It makes better sense now. I'm listening. Come on. No, because what's x plus x, Molly? Right. What's y minus y? There you go. That's why they can't. That's why it canceled out that way. True. All right. Any issues? Any issues with that? Okay, here we go. Number 11. All right, here we go. Draw my line underneath it. What's happening? The y's cancel. Thank you, Luca. All right, it's about time. All right. Now, what am I left with? Thank you, sir. So what? Yes, x equals 7. I just don't think that's that hard. I really don't think it's that hard. All right. Avery, you still good? Okay. Now, Evan, which one are we plugging into? Tell me. The top one or the bottom one? Yeah, because it's easier, right? What do I got? What's 3 times 7? I can tell.
I wasn't here Friday, so I don't know.
Well, we did a substitution on Thursday.
So this is the same as substitution, but you're just
Substituting in now for x.
21.
Very nice. 21 minus 5y equals 31.
And then you just work that out.
Brilliant. Thank you. Negative 5y equals maybe what? It's not that funny. Yes, y equals -2. All right, so now my answer is 7, -2. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, we did number 9. Oh, no, thank you. 9, y equals, go back to 9 real quick. No, you're not confused. I'm distracted. All the clowns in here. Y equals 5. So now we write 9, 5. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So there's always a point of intersection. All right. So if you find X, you got to plug in to find the other one. All right. Here we go. 13. Now for this particular problem, y equals 5 minus x. Wherever I see a y, I'm just going to put what? 5 minus x. So I have 5 minus x equals x minus 7. Is it no solution?
Yes.
Wait, no, you did that one.
2x equals 12. Does everybody agree with that? Now remember, it looks like it should be no solution because there's a negative x, right? But if you move the x, it becomes 2x. And so x equals what? X equals 6. And if x equals 6,
Y equals -1.
y equals -1. That is correct. So my intersection is 6 comma -1. Okay, Maya, what?
Okay, so, okay. I changed the order of it.
It doesn't matter to me as long as you get 6 -1.
I did it,
That's right.
because like, I got like 5 minus x equals y, and then -7 plus x equals y.
Wrong.
And then the x cancels. and then
Look,
y
you're
equals-
plugging one in for the other, kiddo. That's it. Don't make it that hard. Don't make it hard. What? Shh. I plug. Did you hear me fussing at Evan? Just plug 6 in for X.
Oh, yeah.
5, yeah, I can see that. 5 minus 6 is -1. Here we go, 15. Okay, now on 15, again, you should just be able to recognize that the 3x and the -3x are going to do what? Cancel out. So we have 2y equals 8. So y equals 4. All right, that's not that hard. Y equals 4. Now, it doesn't matter, but you should try to pick the easier one. If y equals 4, just plug it right in. 3x, oh my goodness. 3x minus 8 equals 1. So 3x equals 9. Therefore, x equals 3. Yes. No. You're correct. You're correct. Do you understand how we got y equals 4? Right. So now the next step is to take y equals 4, and now you're plugging it in for this y value right there. Shh, stop.
Why you would add the 3x?
Look, I'm trying to work. You guys are playing around. All right. I'm trying to help people. People are interested in their grade. Look what I'm trying to show you. 3x minus 2 times 4 equals 1. Now I want you to tell me what you're not seeing.
Just that the 3x costs cancel out.
Yes,
So
I'm
it's like-
I'm agreeing with you. It crossed out. That was for the first part of the problem. The second part of the problem is you have to find the other variable. We figured out what y was. Now we have to figure out what x is. Do you hear what I'm saying? All right. And when you plug that in, we ended up with x being 3. You with me or not? Right. And so my final answer is 3, 4. 3, 4. You good? All right, let's go. Let's try another odd. 17. Okay. Now you have to be careful, please. Don't just jump to a conclusion here. Do the actual problem. All right. So if you'll notice here, this canceled, and this canceled. That means that it's the what? That means it's the same line. Or we say there's an infinite number of solutions. There was an infinite number of solutions. Anybody have any questions? What?
So when everything's zero, it's.
Wow. Listen to me, Luca. You are allowed to make that generalization. That's what I'm trying to teach you. You with me? You have to make that. Feel good about it, right? You can make those observations. All right. That's what I'm trying to convince you of. All right. You don't need me telling you. That's why I keep fussing at Evan. I want him to make a conclusion on his own. He doesn't need my help. All right. You don't need my help to draw that conclusion. But that is true. That is definitely true. All right. Here we go. 19. Again, what do we have here? So we have what? 27x equals what? 18. Okay. So now x equals 18 over 27, which is the same as 2/3. All right. Doesn't always have to work out to be a perfect number, a whole number. It doesn't. All right. You can have fractions. Anybody have any questions with x being 2/3? 15 plus 12, we just added. Okay, we just added 15 plus 12. Now, the hard part is we have some fractions. So I know x is 2/3. So I'm going to come up here now, just because some of you are having some issues. I'm making x 2/3 minus 18y equals 14. Thank you, sir. 8 minus 18y equals 14. Subtracting 8, negative 18y equals 6. Y equals, big mistake. Which is what? Negative 1/3. So I have 2/3 comma negative 1/3. 2/3 comma negative 1/3. All right, finally one that's a little bit harder. All right. Again, should be relatively easy. X plus 4 equals 2x minus 6. Move the x to the right side. Move the constant to the left. So what am I left with? 10 equals x. Very good. Finally getting good at it. X equals 10. So then y would equal what? 14. There's no work in that. You just said 10 plus 4, 14. Solution, 10 comma 14. 10 comma 14. Here we go. 23. All right, now here what I was trying to teach kids is how we can just double check our work real quick. All right. So I want to show you that. Now, again, we can just add this. All right. So I'm just going to grab it so I'll have enough room. All right. Now, is everybody okay with this? I can just add it straight down, right? So what do we have? Come on. 3x equals 6. So x equals 2. So now I plug 2 in for x. 2 times 2 plus y equals 2. 4 plus y equals 2. Y equals negative 2, right? And what? So my answer is what? 2 comma negative 2. It's the same thing.
So what is the y one?
I'm going to show you. All right, now I'm going to show you what I want you to do with the Y1 and Y2. Now, why do you think I put Y1 and Y2? Because I'm trying to show you that's how you're going to type it in your calculator. All right, so now please watch, because I'm always upset that you're not better at mental math. So I want everybody to look at the first one. Does everybody agree? All I need to do is move the 2x over, right? So we can just write 2 minus 2x. So everybody agree with that? Now I know if you want to put the negative 2x in front, it's okay, but when we're using the calculator, does it matter the order on the calculator? No. Now over here, I don't like negative y, so I'm going to move this y over here, and then I'm going to move what? The 4 over. So y2 is going to be what? X minus 4. X minus 4. Now, this is what I was trying to tell you. You could type these in on the calculator now and get the right answer. So here we go. Everybody type in 2 minus 2x and x minus 4 and calculate the point of intersection. If you are confident in your answer, does it matter that you're doing this? No. All right, I just want you to make 100. So I want you to check your work just in case you do something silly. All right, then calculate the point of intersection. Are we correct? Yes. I did it without using the calculator. I don't know I don't know what you're talking about.
How are we supposed to solve this one? Like without the calculator?
I don't know what that means.
Like, are we supposed to like times this by 2 or something?
No, not yet. Not yet. We'll get down to those.
How do we do it though?
They're set equal to each other. That's a substitution.
Oh, so then you go like, so you go like